So January is the time where many people make resolutions about themselves, about what they want for their health, about what they want to do for whatever it is, spiritual growth, all those things. And this brings us for the topic of the day, fasting. Welcome, my name is Zeti at Nashville. I do videos to do with healthcare and lifestyle and just any other thing that is popping up, and we discuss and share knowledge. Yeah. So what is fasting? Fasting is intentionally denying yourself food for either health reasons or spiritual reasons or otherwise, and it's different from starving, which is just lack of food and not being able to feed. So fasting can be divided into either intermittent fasting or prolonged dry fasting. Yeah. So intermittent fasting is where you deny yourself food for some period of time during the day or up to the evening, and then you have like one meal or a snack, and then you go over to another day of fasting still, or you stop at that one day. But prolonged fasting is where you just take like liquids like water during the day, and you just sleep over it, and then you wake up the following day, the same routine until like after 72 hours is when you have a proper meal. So who can fast? Yeah. Everybody can fast. Anyone and everybody can fast, but after you've gotten direction either from your spiritual leader, or you've gotten direction from your doctor, your physician, your care attendant, your nurse practitioner, or whoever it is that is attending to you in whatever level of health that you are in. So why do we fast? First, I'll start with spiritual. Yeah, Christians, Muslim, and other denominations, I think they also fast. So for spiritual reasons, and spiritually, we think that when you fast, you strengthen your spirituality, you strengthen your relationship with your God, and you also get your prayers answered. Okay? So, and in healthcare, why do we fast? So we fast. Fasting has very many benefits in your body. If you're doing it right, I have not come across any negative reason why you should not fast, but there are so many positive things to fasting. I'll just point out but a few which are very important at this point. First of all, fasting has been known to prevent cancer. Okay, so the food that we eat, the exposure that we have, they are carcinogenic that we get exposed to in our food and all those things. So if you're not eating, your body is at a lag space, and you're able to defend yourself. And two, it's like acts like an anti-aging agent, because when you're fasting, your stem cells regenerate, and when your stem cells regenerate, definitely your body cells, you look younger and all that, and there's repair to damaged body tissues, to damaged body cells, and all those things. Number three, fasting improves your immunity, because when you eat during your feeding and all those things, there's usually emission of toxins in your system from the food that you eat, from all the things that we expose ourselves to. So, and that reduces our immunity. So when you're fasting, you usually tend to regain your immunity, and also there's absorption of good minerals in your system. And three, there's regeneration of brain cells when you're fasting. So regeneration and growth. So that is positive because it improves your mental health, and it reduces depression and stress. Yes. And number five, people with inflammatory conditions, that is like autoimmune disorders, they get remissions when they fast. And people with diabetes, they also get, those who have resistance to insulin, during fasting, there's usually insulin sensitivity, so it improves the diabetes. And the other question is, how can I fast? So you start fasting by gradually. If you've never fasted, it has to be a gradual process to make your body get acclimatized to whatever it is that is going on, so that you don't just shut down at once. So you start gradually with intermittent fasting, and then if you are able, you can go to prolonged fasting, which is like longer without food and just fluids and all that. So how do you break this fast? So breaking fast in a healthy way is the way to go. If you don't break your fast in a healthy way, you tend to damage your body more. So we'll discuss the fluids that you can take, and the food that you can take. So in the fluids, these are drinks that you can take during fasting and when you're breaking your fast. Okay, so during your fasting, you can take water. Spring water is very good, and also just plain water during your fasting period. And then you can decide to add in some apple cider vinegar, which is usually very good for your digestion, and it also improves the absorption of minerals, and it also keeps your body rejuvenated, and it reduces the level of fatigue during fasting. And also you can decide to add in your water some lemon, squeezed lemon, so that it gives you the vitamin C, and it also prevents the uric formation that causes gout, and also prevents it breaks down the uric stones that causes kidney stones, people who are predisposed to that. So that will really help you. Okay, but when you're breaking your fast, you can take bone broth, you can take chicken broth, and you can take coconut milk. Coconut water is also safe for you, so it will not shut down your system. It doesn't have a lot of sugar, it doesn't have a lot of protein, so they are safe for you. You can also take a cup of coffee, it is also okay, but avoid taking a lot of caffeine because it will impair with your sleep pattern. All right, so the foods that you should take and how you should take it. Start by succulent salads. Succulent salads, I mean like things like broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, those things. You can make them in salads and just eat little by little when you're breaking your fast. And then you can get a boiled egg or a pan-fried egg. But if you're fasting because of ketos, like you're doing the keto system, that one you'll get advice from the keto, the person who is taking you through the program. That is different because there are a lot of things that contradict with this normal fasting. Okay, and what to avoid when breaking the fast. This one I can't emphasize more. Please, when you're breaking the fast, I know sometimes your body will demand. Avoid overfeeding. Okay. When you overfeed, when you're breaking your fast, a bigger chunk of food just at once, you get into a problem called refeeding syndrome. And this refeeding syndrome is characterized by shifting of electrolytes from the body cells to the outer part of the cell. And that causes you to have deficiency in potassium. And when you have deficiency in potassium, your muscles start misbehaving. You can start having arrhythmias, which is irregular cardiac heart contractions, which can, because all the smooth muscles are supported by potassium, you can start having muscle spasms, you can get nausea, you can start vomiting, you can have diarrhea, all these things, all because you have tried to bombard your once with your digestive system at once while it was asleep during your fasting time, and there was little blood supply to your digestive system. So try and reintroduce food slowly and in little amount. If you're doing intermittent fasting for long, just have little light food, and then you continue with fluid intake. Please don't stop taking fluid. Take water, at least 2.5 liters in a day. It will prevent you from a lot of issues like kidney stones and just the fatigue and everything during that fasting, and it will also help in repair of your body tissues. So let us fast safe, and if you're fasting for spiritual reasons, may your prayers be answered and may you meet your goals. And if you're fasting to lose weight, I wish you all the best, and remember the reason for whatever it is that you're doing, and all the best.